In the previous lecture, we mentioned our plan to create an application for storing information about a football league. Now, let's imagine this application includes 4 teams and each team has 5 players. Therefore, we will require a total of 24 objects to store this data. 4 objects for the teams and 20 objects for the players. To create these objects, we should start by defining 2 templates or blueprints for teams and players. From these 2 templates, we can then generate all the necessary objects. In C#, a class acts as a blueprint or template that determines the structure of objects. Hello guys, welcome back. In this lecture, we show you how to define and instantiate a class in C#. Let's start by creating the team class. As you know from the previous lecture, we begin by using the public access modifier, followed by the class keyword, and a suitable name, and finally curly braces. The body of the class is located between these curly braces, where we can include the class members. Okay, in this application, each team has a name and jersey color. In C# classes, we can store and manage data using fields. So, let's declare 2 fields for this class. Fields are declared within a class using this syntax. Okay, to declare a class field, we begin by adding an access modifier like public to determine its visibility. Next, indicate the type of the field, in this case string. Then, provide the field's name, followed by a semicolon. Now, let's declare the jersey color field for this class. As you can see, it will also be of type string. Alright, it's important to note that we haven't created any teams yet. However, with this class, we can create as many teams as we want. Here, as you can see, based on this template, we've generated some team objects. Okay, to create an instance of a class, in this case, the team class, we first need to specify its type. We can do this explicitly by using the class name, or implicitly using the var keyword. After that, we specify the variable name, which like all variable names in C# follows the camel case naming convention. Next, we use the assignment operator, followed by the new keyword, and the class name, then parentheses, and finally end of the statement with a semicolon. Okay, now the team A variable refers to an object that has 2 fields, name and jersey color. However, both fields are currently empty, so let's assign them appropriate values. To access each field of a class, simply type the instance variable, followed by a dot, and then the field's name. Let's also assign a suitable value to the jersey color. Alright, we have successfully instantiated the team class and created an object from it. As mentioned, we can create as many team objects as we want using the team class. This is possible because the team class acts as a template or blueprint. So, based on that, let's create 3 more teams using the same approach. Great work! We have successfully created 4 team objects using the team class. Now, let's define a class to store the information of the players for these teams. To do so, let's say public and then the class keyword followed by an appropriate name. In this case, let's call it player. And finally, curly braces. Okay, within the class body, let's declare several fields for storing player information. First, we declare a field of type string to store the name of each player. Next, we'll need to store the age and jersey number of the players. In order to do this, we'll declare 2 fields of type int. Additionally, we need to determine if the player is a captain of the team or not. To handle this, we'll declare a field of type boolean named is captain. Finally, we need to associate each player with their respective team. For this purpose, let's add a string field named team name. Alright, now that we've created the blueprint for player objects using the player class, we can instantiate as many players as we want. So, let's create the first player object or instance. The player 1 is named Kian and belongs to Team A. He is 24, jersey number 10, and he is the captain of the team. Now, let's create the second player using the player class or blueprint. The name of the second player is Arya. And he plays for the team D. He is 20. Jersey number 7. Okay, player 2 is not the captain of the team, so let's give the false value to this field. As you can see, we can use the player class to create all 20 players for the 4 teams using the same approach. Alright, as you may have noticed, everything in C# is associated with classes and objects. A class is like an object constructor for creating objects. Okay, done. See you soon with another lecture.